All right, so this is TeroTuf, and TeroTuf is polyester basically. So it's made out of like polyester epoxy with layers of polyester cloth. That's how it looks from the side. And so TeroTuf is the lightest out of all the materials I showed you. It is the toughest, and it's the grippiest. So this sounds fantastic, nice, but it's also the ugliest in my opinion. It looks like, I mean, if you look at it, it looks like somebody like, I don't know, like got cardboard and then like painted it with a crayon and then like beat it up. Basically, that's how it looks like to me. It's hard to get a nice finish on it. And all the colors look like this. They're all subdued. They're all like waxy looking when you finish it. So aesthetically, not that pleasing. Functionality wise, very nice. So I've used this on like a couple axes I've made. I'll show you one in a second. I have done overstrikes, not on purpose, but on the other axe I had, I did hit like wood and stuff like that, and it's been perfectly fine. So I can attest to the toughness of this material. Grip wise, I don't do much contouring on axes. I've only done a few, but I don't like having specific holds where your hand should be. I do like to do a swell on the end of the handle just so your hand doesn't slip off. But I like to have it neutral all across, which makes the material I'm using for the handle important, because a lot of the grip has to come from this, from the scales of the axe. Let me show you in a second. So here is the axe. It's a small axe. It's like 10 inches in length. So like I said, there's not much contouring on this thing. Let me just get it to show you the contrast. Show you the handle itself. There's not much there's not much to keep your grip in a certain spot. So if I want to have my hand up here and I don't want it to slide down, a lot depends on the grippiness of this material. And this is the best I could finish this. I mean, it usually, so once you're done grinding, it looks something like this here. And to get it to look like this, first I tried heating it with a heat gun just to see what happens. And it did, it looks a lot brighter than this, but it also feels crusty. So it's like if you ever melted plastic, and I know this is what this is. If you melted plastic like on a surface or something and then you scratch it, this is how this feels. It just feels crusty. The way I got it to this was so instead of sanding it, so the problem I was having was I would sand it and then I would get like it would just get dirtier. It just get dirtier and dirtier. And so what I did was I sanded like super quick, like super fast, and you have to do it fast enough so that the sandpaper actually heats up. And I started getting this finish. So yeah, that's what I found, I guess. I mean, I know somebody else knows it, but it's what I discovered on my own. But yeah, so a lot of pluses, just ugly. Interesting wise, I think I skipped that for actually my Carta. But interesting wise, I guess, I've heard it, unless I'm remembering this wrong, but the company that makes, there's only one company that makes TeroTuf. They said that it's not dangerous to breathe if you're using this stuff. And no, so I'm not saying it is dangerous. I'm just saying don't take the risk. There's no reason to. Just use a respirator, and you'll be fine. But yeah, besides that, there's not much else to it other than it's good. It's good for grip, but not to look at. Yeah.